Good morning. My name is Sharon Taylor. I'm the Director of Communications for the Office of the County Executive. Thank you all for coming. We're here today to introduce more exciting news for Prince George's County under County Executive Braveboy's new program, Project Elevate. So I want to start off by introducing you to County Executive Aisha Braveboy.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, please sit there. Thank you all so much for being here. This is an exciting day in Prince George's County. You know, when I ran for this very important seat, I promised to focus on the needs of our residents and to elevate our county. And the first step in that is to ensure that our roads and our streets are beautiful as the people who live in the county. And today is my first step to fulfilling that promise with Project Elevate, our new street beautification initiative. You know, I'm very fortunate to have some amazing partners in county government, including our new CAO, Maxine Bardwell, as well as our Chief of Staff, Latara Harris, our Deputy Chief Administrative Officer, Kevin Stephen, and someone, of course, who you know extremely well, our Director, Michael Johnson. With me today is my very good friend and council member, Chair of the County Council, Edward Burrows. But more importantly, all of you are here, residents, individuals who work in the Department of Public Works, DPI, and other agencies that contribute to the beautification of our community. Prince Georgians deserve this. You know, I've lived here most of my life since I was 5 years old, and I know this county's potential, but I want the world to know it. I want to ensure that we bring the right investment here to Prince George's County and that our county continues to grow in the right direction. But the way we do that is by being able to show ourselves and who we are when people enter our community. And so when they enter Prince George's County, they know they are in a county of excellence because we will have no road that goes uncared for. So we'll talk about the specifics, or Mr. Johnson will talk about the specifics of this initiative and how this will continue to enhance the way we live here in Prince George's County. But just rest assured that every agency that impacts our quality of life, the aesthetics of our community will be a part of this initiative. Our state partners will be a part of this initiative, but most importantly, our residents. We will ask them to step up to assist us in maintaining their neighborhoods. That will start in the fall because, as you know, it's a little hot out here. So we're not going to ask our residents to do that right now, but we're going to put in place a strong initiative that includes the community as well. But right now, the county is going to step up and do its part. It is going to lead the way. It's going to show the county residents how much we appreciate them and love them and understand their frustrations, because guess what? I had them too, but no more. Because when you see something, we want you to speak up. We want you to call 311. We are enhancing our 311 system so that you will get responses when you call. We have a number of answered or unresponded to complaints that are in our 311 system. They have been identified, and we're putting together a strategy to work on those. So if you are a resident and you see litter, dumping, trash, grass that needs to be mowed, trees that need to be trimmed or cut back, please let us know. Understand we will take this very seriously. So again, Project Elevate starts today. We are excited about it, and we know it's going to make a huge difference in Prince George's County. And now I will turn it over to my good friend, your chair, Edward Burrows.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you, Madam County Executive, for keeping your word to the residents of Prince George's County. As she said, it's so important that we have a community that reflects the dignity and the beauty of the people who live here. We know that our residents pay some of the highest property tax in the entire region, and it's so important they have a community and public works department and public services that reflect their investment. And so on behalf of the county council, Madam County Executive, whatever we can do to support you and your future initiatives and this initiative, please count us in. I want to thank the men and women of the department because we know that we can't do anything without you, without your support, without your buy-in. So on behalf of the county government, I want to thank every single member of this department who's going to go out there and do this difficult work in these extreme temperatures that does not go unappreciated or unnoticed. Thank you.
Now I will introduce Kevin Stephen, who's our new DCAO, who will oversee not only public works, but the environment, as well as DPI and other agencies and boards. Kevin Stephen, who will introduce the director, and the director will talk about the initiative. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you so much, County Executive. Thank you so much, County Council Chair. It is a good, bright, sunshiny day, and we're going to overcome all obstacles in our way. My name is Kevin Stephen. I am the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer for Government Infrastructure Technology and Environment. So as the County Executive had pointed out, so that's also going to include areas such as information technology, Department of Permitting, Inspections, and Enforcement, as well as, of course, the Department of Public Works and Transportation. So this is very exciting. I wanted to make sure that we as a team will come together and support this wonderful initiative to make sure that we elevate. So that's going to be the operative word moving forward. And I will say that we're going to be doing it as a collective and as a team. And one of the best people that we know to help us with that initiative is going to be Mr. Michael Johnson. And with that, I'm going to introduce Mr. Johnson. Thank you.
Good morning. Oh, you guys not sounding tired. Good morning. All right. So I see a lot of people here from both, not only DPWT, but also folks here from DPI. Yeah. So, I want to sort of thank County Executive Braveboy for allowing DPWT, giving us the opportunity to participate in this signature initiative, Project Elevate. This is a key step to the fulfilling of her commitment to make beautiful and clean streets a top priority for residents and neighborhoods throughout Prince George's County. We know that we'll have the support and resources that we need to focus on the following key areas, which will be part of the Project Elevate initiative. It'll be broken into two parts. The first part will run through from now through the end of September, September the 30th. And then in the spring, we will also have the second part, which will start April 1st and run through June 30th. And so that's 133 days of initiative, about 6 months of concentrated effort to help with the beautification. So let's just talk a bit about what's in Project Elevate. So mowing, DPWT is responsible for mowing public green spaces that about 231 acres of public green space. And we will increase the frequency of that mowing to every 2 weeks, weather permitting, more or less, on the average. We also mow about more than 800 miles of rural roadside shoulders. And that's largely in districts 8 and 9, the southern part of the county. And that had currently been on a frequency of about 6 weeks. We are going to increase that, double that to about every 3 weeks.
Thank you.
I know that's near and dear to the council chair's heart. Also, litter collection. Now, litter has always been is one of the greatest challenges that we face in Prince George's County, and we work cohesively with our partners at the state to sort of like try to have a concentrated effort. But we have certain streets that are always heavily littered. There are about 400, a little over 400 of those streets that are really heavily littered. And on those streets, we will double the frequency of collection of litter. So that will have a meaningful impact. And just to give some context, we pick up several thousand tons of litter under the current frequency of collection every year from our roads. So we anticipate that this will have a real and tangible effect on the appearance of roadways in Prince George's County. One of our big signature programs, and some of you coming in saw some of our swanky sweepers and the swanky operators over there. So our sweepers are currently out on, they're down in the southern part of the county in zone 13, what we call zone 13, which is the Acco Creek area. They're currently there today sweeping. And these two sweepers that swept here will break off from here and they'll go and join their crews down there to continue the daily sweeping. But our sweeping effort is tremendous. It is the first time in about 30 years that we have swept on an organized way residential streets. We had a program where we swept sort of industrial and collect somewhat of the industrial and commercial streets. But with the residential street program that we are sweeping so far, we have picked up so far about 600,000 pounds of litter. The crews are picking up about 12 tons per day of roadside litter. That's stuff that's sitting in the gutter that no one really pays attention to. When you look at a road, you don't normally look at a gutter unless you work in DPWT, right, guys? Yeah. So you learn to look at a road a bit differently, and they're doing a tremendous job, and we're on track to really sort of like pump this up. In addition to that, we're also going to be sweeping our commercial, our arterial, and collector streets, which are the larger roads. So that will also be a part of Project Elevate. And then something that is, we have a lot of complaints in 311 is tree pruning and stump removal. We'll target overgrown and hazardous trees, and we'll also remove many of the stumps that have sort of been left, unaddressed. So that at the end of it, we will have really pristine corridors along our roads. They'll be clean as well as free of hazardous trees. So our crews are out in full force, tackling litter hotspots, mowing green areas, repairing potholes, sweeping streets, trimming trees. And we're grateful to their dedication and hard work. And let's give them a great round of applause, please. So as we were talking, the other day we had a very interesting collection. Someone left a casket at the side of the road. And it really sort of raised the question, what doesn't DPWT pick up? All right? I mean, that was the question we asked ourselves. So our job is to sort of make the county look good. We're out in any weather, whether it's hot, whether it's raining, whether it's super cold, or whatever it is, we're out there doing it every day, these guys and ladies making it happen. So there's a great deal of work ahead, and we will tackle the challenges. We look forward to the continued support of the county executive. Thank you, Madam County Executive. And we invite also all residents to join us by helping us to properly dispose of waste, report any litter hotspots that you observe. In the fall, when it's a bit cooler, volunteer to participate in community cleanups that will be organized. And together we can work to make Prince George's County the really beautiful place that we all know it is. So without further ado, I'll turn it back over to County Executive Braveboy.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Director Johnson. Again, this is a great opportunity for us to collaborate across agencies. Director Abraham, thank you so much for being here. Oh, so sorry. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you all Our county, again, deserves the best. We have the best employees anywhere in America. Let's give it up for our employees again. Those who are out there, even on a day like today where, it's hot, other people don't want to be out there, but guess what? They want to see beauty. So in order to do that, somebody has to sacrifice. And I just really thank the men and women who sacrifice every single day to make our county beautiful. I really appreciate you. Trust me, my resources, my support will be in your agency as you've never seen before. This is a priority for me, and that's why we're delivering it day one. The first press conference we have with respect to our initiatives is all about you and your work. So thank you all very much. I don't know if there are any questions. Did you want to field the question?
We'll take your questions now. If not, let me just say Project Elevate starts again today because it started earlier, but don't rush off because the director has something planned for you with some of our equipment around this setup. So, director, at your leave.
So I just want to talk a bit about the sweepers that we have here. So the sweepers that we have are not just regular sweepers. They look like regular sweepers, but just let me tell you a little bit about them, right? They're really cool pieces of equipment. They're what are called regenerative air sweepers, and that might be new to some of you. So the regenerative air sweeper is more powerful than the broom sweeper. It's more powerful than the vacuum sweeper. What it is capable of doing is picking up very, very tiny particles, which are very important to keeping our stormwater sort of like free of pollutants. Because when it snows, what do we use? So the S word, so salt, right? A lot of salt, right? We use a lot of salt. Salt is actually useful for removing ice and snow, but it's also a pollutant, right? If it gets into the stormwater, it will sort of kill fishes and other things of that nature. So these machines are designed to remove salt. They're designed to remove phosphorus, which comes from when you cut grass, and nitrogen when you cut grass. So they're really sort of a stormwater effort, in addition to being really, really effective in picking up litter. So what we have here is, the machines are able to sort of travel along the routes, and you will see they've come through here and sort of cleaned the gutter. And by the time we're finished, you look at the road the way a DPWT guy looks at the road, right? You'll see the road, which is the black part, and you'll also look at the gutters, which are sort of super clean now. They're not, as you travel around, you see other parts of the county, the gutters need work. By the time we're finished, it will all look pristine like this. So the machines are available. If you want to sort of take a look and talk to the operators, they'll be glad to show you. We can probably even, if the county executive is interested, take a tour in the vehicle, right? So guys, so Nick, where's Nick? Nick? I think County Executive Braveboy would like to take a brief tour in the sweepers. So you go. She can drive. She wants to drive it.
Oh, yeah.